Happy Monday, faithful. It appears that the 49ers will be the leading story in this kind of dead period of the offseason, at least for today. But as we know, the Brandon Aiyuk contract negotiation has been one of the leading stories in the NFL since the Super Bowl ended. So why would it change now, right? So obviously you guys probably have even already heard about this, but Brandon Aiyuk posted to his TikTok a conversation that he was having with Washington Commanders quarterback Jayden Daniels, who happens to be one of his really close buddies. Obviously, we've seen this. It's been well documented. And they were on FaceTime. And, Brandon Aiyuk saying that it appears that, at least this is the way that I'm viewing it, the 49ers are interested in moving forward in contract negotiations. Obviously, that's speculation, but take a listen for yourself right here as Brandon Aiyuk is talking about the situation with Jayden Daniels.
Bro, look in the cam, bro. Flip the cam.
What's good? He got me vlogging this shit.
Bro, what?
What happened, bro?
They said they don't want me back. I swear.
So now, just like I was already speculating, that's what this video is going to provide us to do, to speculate where the 49ers and Brandon Aiyuk currently stand in the contract negotiation saga. Obviously, over the last week and a half, 2 weeks or so, things have starting to go a little bit more public after quieting down after the draft. Obviously, the wide receiver market absolutely exploding. Could have an impact on maybe where the situation is currently stuck at. But obviously, we've heard reports that the 49ers offered a contract in the range of $26 million on year per average. We've heard that Brandon Aiyuk wants 30. So it sounds like there is a bit of a situation where the other is just trying to get the other to budge. And as we know, contract negotiations typically, get ironed up with the San Francisco 49ers around training camp. So as I've kind of projected earlier, I would imagine that we're just going to keep getting stuff like this until a contract is signed and completed. But what is going to be interesting is that, if, what Brandon Aiyuk said is true and the 49ers don't want Brandon Aiyuk anymore, are they going to start floating him in trades? Are they going to start reaching out to potential teams that may be interested in Brandon Aiyuk's services? The Pittsburgh Steelers are dead set on believing that they have a real shot at Brandon Aiyuk. You have I've seen Antonio Brown tweeting about how the Steelers have been after Brandon Aiyuk via trade and all these different types of things. Could Jayden Daniels be trying to get his buddy onto the team with him in Washington and get reunited with Adam Peters, who was on, in the front office when Brandon Aiyuk was drafted by the San Francisco 49ers? Could they put together a package potentially to offer to the 49ers? Maybe, send the 49ers Terry McLaurin and a couple picks. Do you think that would get the job done? I don't know. Brandon Aiyuk seems like a pretty special talent and has a pretty good rapport with your quarterback, Brock Purdy, and that feels like something that you would want to keep together for years to come, especially with some of the changes that we could potentially foresee coming in the future years. So, I don't know. We're gonna have to wait and see. We might get something like this about once a week until we get contracts taken care of. But I imagine there's going to be a lot of posturing in the media. I would have to say that anytime we get any posturing one way or the other, it's probably an indication that they're not really talking. Because I would imagine, I'm speculating, that if they were having quality conversations, that they would, be keeping all this stuff in-house. So that's the way that I'm interpreting it. Hey, we'll see how it all plays out. Still a lot of time left before training camp. You know, they could come back together and get this thing negotiated, or they're just going to play hardball one way or the other. So let me know what you guys think about this video. Obviously, it's everywhere right now, so I'm even a little late to the party. Coming home from the gym, I was working out, and this stuff just was going crazy. So, of course, figured I'd make a video on it, talk about it, and you guys let me know what you think in the comments below. And as always, make sure to like and subscribe for more updates.